I just want to get your opinion on everything you've seen today. I'm flabbergasted. Listen, I've never seen a sequence of events of hip hop ever like this.
Get incentives for all the killings while we ride rentals.
I'm almost dumbfounded, and I don't know if like I need to savor the moment because it might never happen like this again when it's all said and done.
Well, we should just talk about it. I promise y'all that's what it was at the bottom of this beat. What? That you get incentives for all of these killings while we ride rentals. Drake gotta make the call cause Tim's is not clearing. What does Drake have to do with epic business? What does Drake have to do with epic business?
Thank God the nigga, yo, is this what Drake had to do to make y'all favorite rapper rap? He had to diss 20 niggas and then harmonize at the end of the track. Drop, just drop. I'm ready. He's squaring up. It's squabble time.
Didn't know that you had this situation with the labels while I was standing next to you with the slaps and the verses. And
I thought you was doing on the lookout.
I thought you was us.
Yeah, I thought you was looking out.
I would have never fucked with you after that.
I would have never loaned my name and likeness to what you doing.
Kendrick, he's begging you to drop. The pussy shenanigans is over. The bait and switch, the bluffer Olympics is done. Drop your fucking 4-year-old song that you could get demolished.
Are getting paid in a way from labels that we are not allowed. And you over here cosplaying with us like buddy. And then you get over there
and you
dog.
Yeah.
Why won't they just say it?
Or are we in a time that we should be very grateful for?
Yo, what it is, people, we is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And there y'all, we back on this Drake versus everybody topic, yo, because I think we need to really try to figure out what's going on. Why is everybody mad at Drake? Now, I did a video on it a few days ago, and we touched surface level, but in this video, I think we're going to go a little bit deeper, yo, because there's obviously some problems there, There's some problems between Drake and his peers, but I think these problems may have been created by the people that got the problem with Drake, if that makes sense to people. You understand? Because we seen the diss, and at first it seemed like it was random. People were saying it was over a female. But if you listen to Joe Buttons and everything he had to say, he's saying, nah, it ain't over a female. It's over the fact that when people need records cleared, the Epic got to get the word from Drake. So how did that happen? You understand? And I think that's what we're going to talk about in this video. How did it happen? Or how did it get to a point where Drake got so big that Epic, big as they is, that's a number one distributor of music, up there, top 5. Big as they is, how did they get so in line with Drake? And how did these guys allow that to happen? And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm starting to question DJ Akademiks. He looked like to me like he might be paid to say Drake is the best. Because I ain't never seen nobody for the last, this should be going on probably 10 years, scream Drake is the best as loud as he is speaking. Now, that don't mean people gotta follow, but what we know about today's society is people do follow. And whenever you got a loud voice and you got a following, you are able to sway public perception. And I think DJ Akademiks is doing a very good job at that. Now, he might actually think Drake is the best rapper, and that's cool. But I never seen a situation where for 10 years straight a person been screaming that, like, yo, ain't nobody touched them since. And I'm gonna say this, Drake is good. But Drake don't write his own rhymes. And now I'm thinking about this whole Meek Mill situation. Niggas say Drake body Meek Mills, but did he? Did Drake really body Meek Mills when still today, Meek Mills is the one that told everybody that Drake had ghostwriters. So still today, Drake can't live that down, yo. I think, that might be the epitome of how you win a beef. You bring up something that's stick. And I don't think what Drake did to Meek, I don't think nothing stuck to Meek since. Meek is doing his own character assassination. He's doing a great job himself. He probably didn't even need Drake to do that. But in this video, that's what we're going to discuss. Also, we're going to discuss Kanye West because Kanye West had some things to say on Drake himself, And he also said that he invented drill music.
Bottom 500 up at the top. Titanium grills, call that smile on the Bronx. I done had everything that you're able to get. I ain't been a drill too. I ain't gonna lie, it was chopped.
I know about to unpack in the intro, because I mean it's a lot of things to talk about with this whole Drake and everybody else, and even DJ Akademiks and the role that he play in it. But Kanye West had some things to say, and Kanye West said he invented drill music. And I think the reason why he said that is because that post he made when he was talking to Boosie, and Boosie said, well, you ain't invent Boosie music, you feel me? So Kanye West said, look, he listened to the music, he said, man, you right, I don't know what that is, but he's saying he invented drill, and I seriously doubt it. I don't think Kanye West even invented drill. I don't think drill even need to be a topic of discussion, yo, because drill needs to die off and go sit in the back somewhere, yo, because it's killing our community. So for Kanye West to even take claim of that is even crazy. But that's not the only thing he said on that record. He also decided to jump into this Drake battle, and look what he had.
I can't
you hear
think
them
of a
first.
Drake line.
Like that
Play J.
remix.
Cole, get the pussy dry.
Yeah.
Play this shit back 130 times.
Kanye has been calling out Drake for a long time. Now, everybody else is following suit. And like I told y'all in the intro, we first thought it was because of a female. But I tend to agree with Joe Buttons. Because one thing I noticed when I was even doing this video is that a lot of these features that Drake did with a lot of these artists, they don't even got scenes together. So it's like, yo, how did they put this together? And whoever was marketing Drake, whoever is behind the machine that's behind Drake has been doing a great job of putting Drake with all the top headliners.
Love it. I took some sense and made a nickel of it. I'm urging all daughters to kiss their mothers with those lips that all that lipstick covers. You're never too grown up to miss and hug. Be quiet, I'm doing a toast. For niggas that don't really do shit, I swear I be doing the most. Stop worrying about whoever's next. This young East African girl, you too busy fucking with your other man. I was trying to put you on game, put you on a plane, take you and your mama to the mother. Don't be ducking like you never wanted nothing. It's feeling like rap changed. It was a time it was rugged. I got a fucking problem. If finding somebody real is your fucking problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve.
Crazy, we can both be insane. A fatal attraction is common, and what we have common is pain. I mean, you need to
Now,
hear
some of
this.
them songs were indeed classics. You know, Drake carried it on a lot of them tracks. But the narrative that's getting spent is, you know, they needed Drake to get a #1 album or get a #1 song. But what I'm noticing, or what I noticed when I was doing this video, is that that's not what actually happened. Drake was being used, or those artists was being used to propel Drake. And it's like now, since Drake is big the way, so he don't need none of these artists, he's showing his true colors. But who can you blame for that? You can't blame Drake. Drake team did a good job of marketing. You can't blame Drake. Matter of fact, like I said in one of my other videos, these guys need to be more upset with themselves for allowing this to happen. They allowed it to happen. So how can you then come back after all these years and say what they saying? You heard Rick Ross. You know, we thinking we on the same side, but we not. You know, we thinking you's our peer. You know, you our comrade, but we not. You more aligned with them. But if you look at Drake's career and how he came up, he was more aligned with them the whole time. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing for him. You know, he's doing real well. So I think in his case, it's a great thing. But in the case of culture and things like that, I think it was a terrible thing. And I think we all played a role in it. We all played the role in propelling Drake, somebody that was obviously outside of the culture. And he came in and he did what most people do when they vulture off the culture. He come up. He came up, and now he's getting a lot of money, and now he's showing y'all that I don't need y'all. And it's being portrayed like they used him, but Drake really used them. Because if you think about it, if you take these artists off these songs, you just have Drake on there alone. I'm talking about just never align him with Lil Wayne. That was even crazy. Lil Wayne at the time was one of the top rappers ever, you know. And at that time, he was doing this thing. Then he come back and he co-signed Drake. That was almost, he couldn't fail. There was no way he could have failed coming up under Lil Wayne. at that time. Now, if he was to come up under Wayne now, it might be a little bit different because Wayne ain't even, I don't know what he doing with himself. But at that time, Wayne was the GOAT. He was on top of the rap game. Then he bring this guy, Drake, along, and he, along with his writers, because I don't think he ever wrote songs, y'all. I'm going to keep it all real. I could be wrong, but I think probably 80% of the songs he probably had somebody ghostwriting for him. And I always told y'all, you got to watch out for the ghostwriter, yo, because that's always a suspect situation when you got people that's ghost writing for the artist, because it's like, you don't know what their agenda is. Who was telling them to write? You know, who's putting the battery in their back? And I think a lot of times these ghostwriters are used to push agendas and push messages through music. And artists that got them, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't see myself rapping somebody else's words. You feel me? And you heard when Lil Yachty snippet got released that Drake and him got the same song. You heard that Drake, a lot of times, he make it better. If you hear them words come out of Lil Yachty mouth, you be like, yo, that shit garbage. But it flows better with Drake. So I understand the business aspect of it. But with these guys and the reason that they mad at Drake, it's like, yo, y'all did it to yourself. They did it to themselves. And they ain't got no reason to be mad. And if I was Drake, I would continue stepping on their neck because this is the result of that. This is the result of allowing somebody that you knew wasn't really involved in the culture. Allowing them in, rubbing shoulders with them, helping them propel to, you know, where they at now. And you was thinking y'all was going to get some type of respect for it? Man, fuck no. Y'all got used. And he should have used y'all because in that point, in that sense, y'all sold out. I mean, maybe I could be wrong though. But I know how y'all feel about it in the comments. What's up with Kanye, man? Did Kanye create drill? And what's up with Kanye getting into this beef? Some people say they don't like the verse. You know, I think once Chris Brown released that track that he released, like, he just stepped the bar up a whole nother notch because now it's a lyrical battle. And he got the best diss song out when it come down to Quavo. Yeah, I mean, I don't think nobody, not even Rick Ross diss song messing with Chris Brown just dropped. And he might have set the bar, so Kendrick gonna have to come with something, man. I think he do need to come with something. I do agree with DJ Akademiks on that. But you can't rush him because nobody rushed Drake. Drake had days and weeks to put out a verse. So let Kendrick do his thing. He gonna put out his verse when it's necessary. I still hope this don't, you know, get into anything else. But for the guys that's mad at Drake, I think it's their fault. But let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. I know this was a lot to talk about. I had to rap a lot in one video. But let me know how y'all feel out in the comments.
Nigga can't do what I do, y'all niggas can't copy me. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep the shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G.